So let's say you want to get organized. To-do list in iCal is a perfect way to do this. So the way to do this would be, once in iCal, you go to File and you go to New Reminder List. This gives you a title to do, so I would name this one CSI Tasks, say. And then I would have my reminder list, which I can add events to or tasks to. So I would new reminder instructional podcast 2. So there I go. I can just add events to that and set the the due date, alert if I want the system to alert me, and it's a good way to keep organized. Create a separate space in your computer where guests or sisters or girlfriends or boyfriends can log into your computer while not necessarily being able to change a lot of things because maybe they're not experienced with systems. How you would go on about that is you go to System Preferences and you go to Users and Groups. In here, as an administrator, you type in your password so that you can make changes. And right here you see the plus sign below the list of users. You go to plus, and this is the screen, this is the form that you use to create a new user. So you would set what type of account you want to create. This is a standard account, so I'm gonna create one for my sister, let's say. And then create user. Now this takes a little while because what the computer or the system is doing is actually creating a new home folder just like mine with her own special characteristics and her own special options. So there you go. She's a rose. It's perfect. And let's say I fight with my sister, so I decide that she doesn't have the privilege of using my computer anymore. It's just as easy to delete her account. I just unlock this first once I get to Users and Groups. I would go to the minus sign right here, and depending on how mean or how benevolent I'm feeling, I would decide to either save her home folder in a disk image or just don't delete her home folder at all. Or if I'm especially feeling evil, I would just delete the whole home folder, and that's her loss. So I would go delete, assist, and there you go. I'm back to my safety. This feature that I'm going to talk to you about is especially useful if maybe you want to show someone you're chatting with a specific part of your screen that you can't really describe, or if you want to use an image in a work, you would take a picture of a specific part of your screen. Maybe you don't want to take a picture of the whole screen, but just a specific part. So the easiest way to do this is you press Command Shift 4 and this little cross line comes up, and then let's say that you want to take a picture of this little this little droplet because it's nice, and then you just surround it, you let go, and there you go. You have a little picture of the droplet, so you can show to your chat friends. Okay, so what this refers to is the order of priority in your internet connections. So we're talking about Wi-Fi, Ethernet, or any other type of way that you use to connect to the internet. The easiest way to do this is you go to the System Preferences, and here you go to Internet and Wireless, and you see Network, and here you see this little list of your different ways of connecting to the internet. How you change this, basically it's pretty easy. You go to this little option little list, and then you go to Set Service Order, and you just drag and drop. So I'm gonna start prioritizing my Wi-Fi instead of my Ethernet, and then I just click OK, and then it just sets up. So instead of using my Ethernet principally, I'm going to use my Wi-Fi, and then if it doesn't find a Wi-Fi connection, it's going to go to the Ethernet connection. So that's how you go on about that. So start page here refers to your home page in your web browser. I mainly use Safari, and right now my home page is YouTube. But if I wanted to change that, I would go here to Safari, Preferences, and here in Homepage I would type whatever website I want to use as my homepage. This is a bad example since we can't really use Wikipedia for schoolwork, but anyways. So next time I open my web browser, normally I have Wikipedia as my homepage, and that's how you do that. The coolest browser to, browse is actually Safari, I think, because it lets you, among other things, zoom and zoom out in a very easy manner. The first way to do this while browsing through, let's say, an article is with your Macintosh, you can set up your trackpad so you can zoom in and zoom out with the pinch or the spreading out of two fingers as such. Second way to do this, you press Command and then you press the plus sign while holding the command. So that way you're like zooming in, and the minus sign obviously zooms you out. And third way, which is not as practical, is just to go here to the view in the option menu, and then you press here zoom in or zoom out. And there you go. Okay, so when you're browsing the internet, sometimes you find this website that you want to return to constantly. So if you want to bookmark it, it's very easy in Safari. You go to this plus sign next to the website that you want to bookmark, and then you choose where you want to add it and the title you want to give it. You click add. Here you have the website that you bookmarked, and you can set it up anywhere you want. So let's say you're just like very bored looking at the US Copyright Office website, and you want to take a break, so you just have to click and then you go back to your page. But let's say that you want to start being more effective with your work. So in Safari, how you would delete a bookmark that you already done is you would click here this little book, open book. You would go to the bookmark that you want to delete, and you would simply click Command Delete. And there you go, it's no longer in your toolbar, making your work more effective. If you want to create a portable document format or PDF, the easiest way to do this in your Macintosh is through the print page. To go to the print page, if you want to print a file or an image or a web page, you have to press Command and P, and it brings up this little screen. And here you have this list of options, and one of them is Save as PDF. So I'm gonna save this web page image as a PDF, and I want to save it to my desktop. Save. And here I have my Wikipedia PDF file. There you go. So with QuickTime, you can not only record your own screen, but you can actually record just the audio. It's very easy. You go to File, while QuickTime is open, of course, and you just go to New Audio Recording. Here I have this little record button. I just press it to start recording, and I'm recording my own voice right now. Test, test. Just press it to start recording, and I'm recording my own voice right now. Test, test. Just press it to start. Alright, that's enough. And there you go. So if you have some files you want to burn to a disk, but you don't have the disk yet, you can go ahead and create the file before actually having the disk. So in the Finder menu, you just go to File here, and you go to New Burn folder, and it's created on your desktop. And you just have to add whichever files you want to add to that. So just go ahead and add some random stuff. If you want to back up anything, you can do that. And then, well, just for the sake of it, if you press burn, it's going to ask you for a blank CD. So you can leave the file on your desktop, and once you have the CD, you can go ahead and burn it. So that's how you do that. Thank you for watching, and good night.